Wow. Just to give you guys a little, some background on this whole thing. All right. So Johnny Goble went after, started making some videos about Upchurch and all that bull crap, and then just starting some bullshit with Ryan Upchurch. And, you know, when you talk about Upchurch, it doesn't matter if you like him or not, and you say some pretty messed up things about the guy. He's gonna clap. He's gonna snap back at you. That's just the way it is. That's the way he is. But I don't know, dude. Seriously, this is at this point it's really freaking stupid. It really is. Really freaking stupid. Hmm. I mean, you'll see here in a minute what I'm talking about. I think the whole thing is stupid. Like, oh, you're a fan of Upchurch. Oh, you should be held accountable for something that you haven't done. That's just some bullshit. Like, been dealing with that too. No, what you need to do is shut the fuck up and realize that people are not going to be, you know, people are going to be fans of Upchurch, and that's just the way it is. And people say, "Oh, well, Upchurch's music is shitty." What the fuck have you done? Are you making music? I seriously doubt it. Don't go around talking bullshit that you probably can't even back up, especially back it up with your talents if you can't even sing, let alone rap or play freaking guitar. If you're not making music and you're going to sit there and criticize Brian Upchurch for his music, you need to shut the fuck up. Real fucking talk. Now somebody's going to come in here and say, "Well, Red, you need to do the same thing when it comes to politics." No, what you need to do is get off the freaking internet. Stop believing everything that you see on the goddamn internet. Stop watching Fox News or CNN, all that bullshit, and pull some CNN bullshit for clickbait and all that bull crap. Man, I don't want to hear that hypocritical bullshit. Oh, we're gonna get right to the. You didn't really miss much, Tom Reed. Seriously, just getting started here. Just getting started. I mean, Johnny, you brought all this upon yourself. Just being honest. Someone might say, "Well, wait, you talk about politics and all that?" Yeah, you're goddamn right, I do. I call people out because of their stupidity. I've called the liberals out on their feminazi bullshit. I've called the conservatives out on their bullshit, especially when they say open carry stupid. Well, guess what? There are some states that allows open carry with or without a permit. I'm trying to get people to wake up and realize that, you know, the our rights that we have today are natural rights given to us by like a, some deity or something like that. You're a Christian, your rights were given to you by your God. You're a Muslim, your rights were given to you by Allah. So on and so forth. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter which gender you are. You were born with natural rights. Now, just to set the tone in this, all right, straight shooting. Now, I'm going to get right into this. Do I feel bad for, I'll be honest, do I feel bad for Johnny Goble? Yes, I do. But not a lot. It's like I said, Johnny Goble, you brought all this upon yourself. You were the one talking shit about Upchurch. I mean, because of, I don't know, he didn't sign a drawing that you drew of his face and all that, send it back and all that kind of stuff, or some kind of autographed Upchurch merch or autographed CD or something. I don't know how the story went, but oh man. Anyways.
Come in here yesterday to show proof. King Clark said there was grounds for me to file charges against someone behind that church. Okay. So I'm sitting here and
now he's out of state, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So, and I showed him the proof, and he said there was grounds. Okay. Guess what your guy said? King Clark said that. Okay. So I'm sitting here and
Johnny, what's this?
Because man, I'm torn all to pieces, man. This is crazy what I'm going through. What I'm going through right now is crazy in this town, man.
Okay.
It's crazy.
What did Tim advise you to do?
He told me to talk to the state police.
Okay.
I called the state police.
They
wouldn't do nothing.
They got an internet crime system.
They wouldn't do anything.
Okay. What did they have to say?
They said that Ryan was crazy, but that Ryan has too much money. Basically what the state police told me.
Okay.
That's what he told me. Okay. Billy Mead sat there and called me a moron several times. Several times yesterday.
Okay. Did they try to?
I've got it on video.
I understand.
That ain't right. This is a place where someone should be able to come in here and be protected. I'm really receiving death threats, threatening my kids. So I had to go to the social worker's office Friday. Someone called and made accusations saying I was touching my kids inappropriately.
Okay. We don't know anything about that.
But this is all this stuff going on now. And one of your guys, an officer that works at the school,
okay,
the one that works at the school,
mm-hmm,
lied and said he was a witness to me coming on their property. He was not a witness. Was not a witness. He wasn't even there when it all happened. That situation happened at the school. That's another thing I was going to talk to you about.
Okay. Do they have any video or anything out there?
Of where?
At the school.
I got video. They gave me permission to be on the property. Chad Penix even also read the letter himself. I sent it to you, actually. I sent it to you on Facebook. They told me last year, sent me a letter on November the 1st of last year, told me I couldn't be on the property until I could conduct myself better. I hadn't said nothing since then, since I got the letter. The beginning of this year, my daughters switched from virtual to go back into school in person because they wanted to be back around their friends. So I let them go back to school. I started going on the property. They was letting me through the gate. Next thing I know, I pull up to go get my kid. They make my wife walk from the guard shack to the middle school to get my kid. And expect me not to get upset about it after they've been letting me go through that guard shack several times. Told me I could be on the property as long as I didn't get out of the car and go inside. I could be on the property. Then everything's changed all of a sudden. It's all changed all of a sudden. And this ain't nothing more than retaliation. The mayor is involved in this. I'm promising you, he is involved in this shit.
Everybody break out your tinfoil hats.
Okay. Like I said, John, most of this stuff that you're telling me about, I don't know anything about.
I come and talk to you about the charges
You-
you've been pressed against me in
A long time ago.
2020
A long
with
time
John
ago.
Holbrook. I've tried to bring awareness to this situation that John Holbrook's been involved in this whole situation. Chad Penix, I want you to talk to Chad Penix, one of your own officers, and ask him. Ask him. Ask him. He knows me. I grew up with Chad. I want you to really ask Chad how I really am.
I know that he works with you. I know
Yeah.
that he's come
He's
over.
a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is wrong for him to, for this stuff to be going on. They're letting John do all this shit to me.
Okay. Now, have you talked with?
The mayor. Yes, I talked with the mayor. Walked in his office. He made me put my phone down on the counter. Wouldn't even speak to me. Wouldn't even speak to me with me recording.
Right.
Wouldn't even do it.
Okay.
I mean,
Johnny, you act like everybody, like public officials, have to talk to you all the time. See, that's where you fail to realize something. Realize that fact. Let me tell you something, Johnny. You instigating that fight, well, scuffle yesterday, that could be used against you. Definitely can. You instigated that scuffle. You did. That's what you did.
now, yesterday, a guy got my face yesterday after I left here. I was so mad when I left here yesterday. Two guys got my face out here, basically threatening me. So I punched him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then he calls law. John Holbrook shows up, and he is investigating this shit, knowing that his wife just went and filed charges against me for harassment when I didn't even harass her, and he's involved in a case that on me once again, just like 2020.
Now, of course, you understand and you know that we're not affiliated with
I
the
know
city
you ain't.
police.
I know you ain't.
Okay.
I know you ain't. I talked to Chad about that. But daggone, when this shit's going on in our own hometown and y'all ain't stepping in and y'all are seeing this shit unfold right here, I'm being as transparent as I can. Y'all know I am. I ain't lied about one damn thing that's going on right here within the city hall. Not one thing. Now, when he's going in, John's going in and having his wife file charges just for retaliation, I got the attorney general involved.
Okay.
They're involved right now.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Yeah, they're involved, but they're letting this shouldn't go on. They're making me look like I'm the bad person here. I'm gonna go freaking crazy, son. I'm gonna go crazy, and it's because of them doing it to me. I ain't lying about shit. When I sit here and tell you I'm going through this shit with John, I'm going through it. I don't care who's listening.
Well, first, I know we've got some women here. I appreciate the calm.
I'm being as calm as I
I
can,
understand that, but the vulgar language we don't appreciate in here with all the women. You understand?
so they can talk burger. Your own officers can talk burger right in front of them.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with the deputy. If it's a public area, freedom of speech applies in that public area. It doesn't matter. Your feelings, your wishes don't matter at that point. It's a public space, so it is what it is. And fuck anybody who says otherwise, who actually disagrees with me. Oh, man. Sheriff's offices, police departments, you have public lobbies. So Anyways,
They was saying F this and F that right in front of them yesterday.
Obviously, there was something, I was not here, so I didn't know what went on. I did talk with my deputy after we got back, after I got back to the office.
If you're out there, if you're going to be that way and say something like that, you know I'm being right here and I'm being as calm as I can. You're going to sit here and say something about my language. Honestly, of all things, you're going to say something about my language, and I'm talking about something serious.
Yes, sir. I would appreciate the respect for everyone else here.
Yes, sir.
Have I ever talked foul to you?
No, you haven't.
Have I always treated you with respect?
Yes, you have.
Okay. And I'm just asking for the return.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And as I started to say, I was informed of yesterday's situation. There was a reprimand. I instructed my deputy not to use foul language. So I'm a step ahead of you. I'm assuming that's what this is for.
Yes.
Okay. I'm already a step ahead of you on that.
So what about me being called a moron several times?
my gosh, dude. Did you not listen to him? He reprimanded him. My gosh. Well, first of all, talking shit about Upchurch. That's just the way it is. That's what I believe.
What about that? What about that? That was disrespectful to me. I never done nothing wrong to get that disrespect. People are not trying to make me look like I'm the freaking moron here. Do you understand what I'm going through? The mental state I'm going through right now. This is beyond too far at this point. Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay. I know that they instructed you of what you needed to do. And I think you've been over to the county attorneys. Is that correct?
Yeah, and they won't do Mike and the God is trying to ruin me too. He's trying his best to ruin me. I don't know what else to do.
Well, like I said, I know that they told you to talk with the internet crimes as far as the initial issue that you're having with the gentleman that's out of state and online.
They will not do anything. Y'all are from my hometown. If I come in here and I asked to have a whatever it's called, I'm not letting him right now. Not a
You know, Johnny, for a guy who came off as a Billy Badass yesterday, instigating a scuffle, then you upload this video, which contradicts that wannabe badass, Billy Badass mentality. Dude, if you're really that butthurt because some cop or anybody else called you a freaking moron, then maybe there's some truth to it. Am I saying that you're not dealing with corruption in your town? No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure every town has corruption. Every county has corruption at least some form, fashion, blah, 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 blah. But the way I'm just going to tell you, dude, I have a feeling that you're not going to win the election. Katrina, help me out here. Tell Freedom Inc. what's how this whole thing between Ryan Upchurch and Johnny Goble started. If I remember correctly, he was talking shit about Ryan Upchurch. If Hey Johnny, if somebody called me an autistic retard, they got that right to do so. And then I tell them, hey, you got the right to say that. You do. But there's a thing called freedom of consequences. Yeah, apparently Johnny Goble lied on a video saying he talked to Upchurch. When you lie about stuff like that, that's just, you know, someone living in a la land.
Complaint, but a freaking report. I asked him to do a report. He said there's grounds to file charges, but he wouldn't do the report. I said, can you do the report at least? And he wouldn't even do a report. That's his job. That's his job. It don't matter. He cannot sit here and tell me that he can't file a report when I'm asking for one.
Do you understand that he tried to send you to someone that are more trained and have more resources than a local?
But y'all can get it started. That's where I'm getting at. It needs to start somewhere because the state police ain't going to do anything. The city police ain't going to do anything. That's why I never go to them. They're trying their best to lie on me and ruin me. Is what they're trying to do. My wife knows it. My kids know it. You ask my kids what they've been through in the last 2 years because of this shit. Lord, please forgive me. Because of this. Ask my family what they're going through. Ask them. I'm begging you all to help me.
Johnny, they have instructed you the avenue that you need to go with.
What are you going to do about this officer? Call me a moron.
He just literally said that he reprimanded the officer who called you a freaking moron. Do you not listen? See, there's your problem right there. You don't listen. There's your problem. You don't listen. Oh, well.
He's not working today. I will have a discussion with him whenever he comes back to work.
Johnny, dude. Mm. 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 Well, Johnny, I don't trust city cops, but when somebody says you go to the city police about this situation, about something that happened, you go to them. Common sense. Once again, my point exactly, Tom Reed. Once again, Johnny, Am I saying that you're not dealing with the corruption in your town? No, I'm not. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Not one bit. I'm not implying that there's no corruption in your town. Hell, corruption is taking its hold on the whole United States at this point. But this idea that one man, you, can tackle the corruption problem, to me, either I'm going to laugh at you and just shake my head and say, dude, this guy is out of it. Like running for office, in my opinion, you're just perpetuating the problem. The problem's still going to be there. It doesn't matter if you actually do fix the problem. The problems remain. You can run for sheriff. You can run for city council. You can run for the governor of Kentucky or run for any political office in the United States. You can protest against racism or police brutality. You can protest against gun control all you want, but the fact remains there's always going to be the idea of gun control. There's always going to be the idea of there's always going to be police brutality incidents. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Now, how can I say this? I do hope the best for you. Even the people I've called out, I've hoped the best for you all. It's just when you go around and you talk about, I got to expose the corruption, I got to expose this and all that kind of stuff. And then you do something hypocritical, like prime example, you saw my other live yesterday, Johnny Goble instigated a scruffle, whatever. Well, I'm going to look at you and say that you're crazy. And not only that, you talking about up church and all that. But anyways, when you make so many videos about up church. People are going to say that you're obsessed. So, like I said, you instigated the whole thing. Oh, man. So, in other words, disability audit, you want me to show my medical records. Like, you want me to show you proof that I have asthma? And by the way, I actually corrected myself the day after I made that video. Yes, and there's some incidents that some women couldn't defend themselves in sexual assault or rape incidents. So I actually corrected myself there. Oh, you're one of those audit dudes who just basically all talk, no fluff. I mean, if you're going to be an auditor, at least be a real auditor, like the First Amendment auditors, like, say, for instance, News Now, South Carolina, Bay Area Transparency. That's because I don't have to prove anything to you. Like, seriously. No, I agree, T-Rex. Protesting in general is not going to stop the corruption either. Protesting against racism, it's not going to stop racism. Protesting against police brutality, it's not going to stop police brutality. Protesting against gun control, it's not going to stop the idea of gun control. That's just the way it is. Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand that. You can always scroll away. I mean, if you can tell if I'm lying or not, just scroll away. He has been exposed. What are you exactly like? What are you trying to audit around here? Are you must be one of those fake accountability dudes like TN accountability. He ain't no First Amendment auditor. Oh man, this is actually funny now. Oh, I think I know what the deal is. He's a Daniel Bishop supporter. You've been exposed. You think I'm gonna share my medical history with you? Nah. Like it's your goddamn business to know what my medical history is about. Oh, thank you. But anyway, disability audit, dude. Disability audit is Daniel Bishop supporter. Oh, and by the way, Daniel Bishop, you want to get on your boy Blue and so many others, especially me, and say that we're obsessed with the whole Johnny Goble thing? Well, we're not. We're just saying that he's wrong. And by the way, disability audit. I said that in some instances, like basically to lay down the groundwork here for you, Katrina. I said in the first video about the Roe versus Wade, there are some women who are against gun rights. And then Daniel Bishop actually made a good point, and he said, "Well, what about the women who couldn't defend themselves?" I was like, "That's a good point." So I corrected myself and I said, "You gotta make a video about this." So I actually said that in some incidents, some of these rape and sexual assault incidents, some of those women couldn't defend themselves. Oh my gosh, that dude is a train wreck. You gotta love the haters, man. You gotta love the haters. You gotta love the haters. You got to, man. Too fusion. He is a clown. Like, when somebody says, I got to expose the corruption in my town, like, the freak, dude. Nothing much. Same old, same old. Who took care of disability audit? I'm calling you out. Okay. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, bro. Calling you out. I'm calling you out, huh? Oh, I'm calling you out. Man, you got so many people calling each other fakes and all that. I guess we're all fakes, folks. We're all fakes. All these people put on the facade like a mask. It's like these people, the freaking liberals and the conservatives, they put on this mask and act like they're fucking holier than thou, that they're better than this group of people or that group of people. They act like they're the truthers. I'm like, come on, dude. But anyways, disability audit. I do have high functioning autism. I just don't go around, giving, evidence proving that I have high functioning autism. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out, bro. I'm gonna call you out, bro. Apparently, he didn't see my other video where I actually said that in some rape and sexual assault incidents, I actually said that some of those women couldn't defend themselves in those situations. Shit, he's more than a trash can. More than that. Well, actually, less than that. Sorry. Do I feel sorry for you, Johnny Goble? Yes, I do, but not a lot. I really don't. I just don't know about you, dude. I really don't know about you. Oh yeah, he's one of those fake auditors. He's one of those fake. Sorry, well, let me get this right. He's one of those frauditors. Frauditor, frauditor. I've seen better auditors than him. I'm gonna call you out, bro. Gonna call you out. You blocked my buddy, man. Well, yeah, it's my channel. I can do whatever I freaking want with it. If I want to block someone or a couple people, I'll do it. Nah, you're good, K9. You support heavy duty country. That's all you do. Nah, he's a frauditor, dude. He ain't no troll. I've seen better trolls. What's his name? Minnesota Burns. That dude is the biggest successful troll on YouTube. What's up, Jasper? Master Shredder. Is that who I'm talking about? Is that who I think it is? From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Shredder. Now, I want to talk about this whole Roe versus Wade situation. All right. Apparently, there's some people rioting and all that. Personally, if you riot, I mean, can't get behind that. I can't. But apparently, some people believes I am incite violence, but that's none of my business. Now, Roe versus Wade, should it be overturned or shouldn't it? I'm iffy on the fence on that. Now, I will say this. If a woman has been a victim of incest or rape, by all means, get an abortion. But somebody actually corrected me and said, there's nowhere does it say in the Constitution that a woman has a right to get an abortion. I was like, okay, but, it is what it is. But like I said, if a woman was a victim of rape or incest, get an abortion. To me, I believe if she, like I just said, if she or if woman, is a victim of rape or incest, she's entitled to get an abortion. Is what I mean to say. Right. I understand that. Was it Jay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True that. True that. Was it Jay? Yeah, Jay. All right, K9. See ya. Dang. Now, see, that's where I got to draw the line, even for me, Katrina. If it's a full grown baby, I'm like, nah. It's just, that's just me. I'm good. Just dealt with the hater. Jeez, man. But see, T-Rex, they're simultaneously telling people that they can't own they can't own AR-15s, and they say that the AR and AR-15 stands for assault rifle, but in fact, it actually stands for Armalite rifle. What's that one dude's name? John something, played in the TV show. That's the best Punisher out there, in my opinion. Oh, I got plenty of haters, Jay. I got plenty of haters. I guess that's the price that I paid because I go into politics. You know that? Yeah, that's what I mean, Jasper. No, they are not. It's nothing but this whole LGBTQ TQ thing, critical race theory. you got to get the vaccine in order to attend classes and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, seriously? Don't you mean I'm doing something right if I'm getting haters? Since I got haters, I'm saying I'm doing and saying the right things. No, you're fine, T Fusion. It is what it is. Depends on the truth, Jay. Because it depends on, how can I say this? I've said this to the conservatives who run their freaking mouths about civil war, and I keep on saying ain't going to be no civil war. Civil war is unlikely to occur in this country. People bring their version of the truth. Now, when it comes to Sleepy Joe Biden, I can't stand that dude. I can't stand him. I can't stand Nancy Pelosi. I can't stand AOC. Can't stand them. I can't stand yes men. I'm glad you said that, NG. I cannot stand yes men or yes women. Yes men, I can't stand. In fact, yes men are just as bad as the betas of what they call them. Hold on for a second, y'all. I gotta organize my gun cleaning stuff. See, that's why I try to tell. That's why I try to tell people like Guns and Gadgets, Tier 1 Citizen, Coda Boy 32 Tactical, and so many others. It's about control, and that's what they want. It's about that almighty dollar. That's all they care about. Money, control. Personally, some people may say, well, you're a libertarian. You don't know which side to pick. I'm very consistent on my beliefs. Very consistent. I believe in individual freedom. And someone might say, well, why are you so iffy on the fence about abortion? Well, that's something I'm not like, don't know much about. You know, these people from the left, they say, oh, we should have free tuition, we should have free health care. Not the way it works. You know, all these politicians, they promise free tuition, free health care, affordable health care. They make all these promises, but yet they don't keep those promises. Yes, and I actually had to wear a mask. That's just the policy. Well, that's what I've been saying all along, T-Rex. It's all about the money. That's what they care about. Well, Jay, I'm not a Christian. I'm a Norse pagan, so what's up, Jonathan? Dude, if I was in school and this whole CRT thing going on and LGBTQ thing was going on, that we have to learn stuff about that, especially Black Lives Matter, I would seriously say, I just want to get, be homeschooled. I would too. T Fusion, I agree with you. I would walk out. I'm not there at school to learn about Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ or CRT or stuff like that. I'm there to learn about history. And somebody in the chat said something about the schools doesn't teach us anything about the Constitution. Whoever said that, you're absolutely right. All right, guys. Well, I gotta go do some things. I gotta feed my friends horses and cows and chickens and all that. I might be on later on. Y'all take care now.